How y'all doing, man? That was a good podcast.
Coming at you with another video. Yeah, man. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with us. We appreciate it. We appreciate it.
We running season to season. You know what I'm saying? Y'all niggas can't see us. We gonna be on like episode 50 in a minute. So
yeah. Oh man, we gotta do. I probably have to come to Baltimore for that. That's something special, right?
Yeah, that's gonna
be yeah. We gonna have to come to Baltimore and do it how we first started. That'll be nice, man. With episode 50, we'll do that. Episode 50.
By the way, we about to drop the flagships, the partnership flagship store. So we're gonna be doing the podcast some days there too.
We
can post it under the show.
Yeah. And that's what I said. Oh, by the way, don't forget, man, if y'all want to get me on these podcasts and stuff like that, good page and say, hey, man, I'd like to chime in on something. And then if y'all got something that y'all want us to chime in on too, man, hit us up on there too as well, man. We want to try to interact, man.
Any of you motherfuckers that got pages, anybody like who be asking me to share shit on the stories, feel free to tap in. Y'all can come on the show.
Exactly.
Girls Gone for Crypto. You know what I mean? We fuck with them. A couple of them motherfuckers. I mean, y'all DM me, asking me to share y'all on the stories. Call in. Send a DM request to get on the show. We'll interview y'all. That way y'all can talk about y'all platform.
Exactly. And that's what we want to do in the upcoming businesses, guys. If you guys want to fucking, talk about your business, what you're doing, and you know what I mean? We'd love to interview you and share your shit. Like, you know what I mean? Same thing, rapping, you got a little joint or whatever, you're a comedian on IG, trying to get out there. We'd love to have you on, man. Like I said, we try to, do positive shit and try to help people out, man. And like I said, if y'all can more so, like, subscribe, share. That'd be great, man. Because we definitely appreciate it. And the people that have been listening and rocking with us, the people that been hitting us up, and people that really been banging with us and following us and doing all we got, doing those things. We just want to give y'all a salute, and we appreciate y'all, man. We're gonna have to probably do a damn it's good cookout one day or something like that. Grill. We might gotta do a little damn it's good cookout at a park, man, for y'all that been banging with us, man, because we would definitely appreciate y'all, man, and
for sure.
Other than that, y'all know with the streaming platforms, YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, all that shit, Google Podcasts. But yeah, man, we're gonna get into it, man, with another one for y'all. And yeah, let's do it, bro.
All right. Coming straight with it.
I couldn't wait to talk about this.
Bullshit.
I'm gonna you can go ahead with this one. Take it.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? Oh, well, so we had I heard that he had just issued a challenge. The game challenged Jake Paul and his brother to a boxing match with him and his brother. No gloves, no money needed.
Just sound like straight respect, huh? Just straight respect. They fight for some type of respect.
24 games, 41. You might want to chill out.
Look, I'm gonna tell you one thing. Y'all keep sleeping on them two white boys.
Jake Paul said, hate it or love it, you would get knocked the fuck out. I like that shit. I ain't gonna lie. I like this shit.
That is dope.
That
is dope. Like, hold on. So they had basically like an argument on the joint.
Yeah, it was online and shit. I just read that shit.
I didn't even know. I just thought, Hold on, they got the hold on. This said yes, Jake Paul, Logan Paul, me and my little brother, downtown LA in front of Staples Center, and let's just fight head up, face, no gloves, no money needed, just on some. Me and my brother will fuck you up, your brother up. Oh, damn. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna just say this to the game, man. If you think these two white boys are some motherfucking slouches and some regular motherfucking just street fight, these motherfuckers giant like him. They have some hands, man. I'm not saying Logan Paul is gonna be Floyd. We all know the idea of that, but Floyd Mayweather is one of the best boxers of all time. So, you know what I mean? This is no surprise. Nigga, you a rapper, bro. You a rapper, bro. These motherfuckers are sharp, bro. I have not seen the game in a ring or anything like that fighting a celebrity boxing match, a street fight, whatever that like. And if I had to bet my money on anybody, I would bet Jake Paul and Logan Paul. That's just me.
Man, listen,
that's just me.
I'm just trying to understand, like, man, this nigga's 41.
Yeah.
I knew game was old at this point.
Yeah, right.
You might want to chill out. This guy's in his prime. He's younger than us.
Yeah. I think they both younger than us, actually. And they not
24 years old. He just said it's just right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I was 24, shit.
No, Logan Paul's 26. Logan Paul's 26, and I think Jake Paul's 24.
Man, either way, they still.
Man, yeah, no, you're right. Either way, but you know what I mean. These guys are in their prime, and they knocking shit out.
Yeah.
And they fighting old UFC fighters, bro. Look, I watched it. Did you see that video of Logan Paul fight the Gronkowski's brothers, the sparring joint?
No.
You know who? You remember the Gronkowski, the tight end for the Patriots?
You said it to me. I didn't get a chance to look at it though.
Well, yeah, man. This nigga Logan Paul sparred out and knocked all three of them out in front of their dad.
Yeah, I gotta see that shit.
Can you imagine to get all three of your sons getting knocked out in front of you by this one kid?
I gotta see this shit.
You gotta see it, bro, to believe it, bro. And that's when I realized this. Okay, and these guys, like Logan Paul, like 6'2". The Gronkowski's are like they 6'8", 6'9". These big guys, over 250 pounds.
Wow.
These motherfuckers, like I said, man, y'all keep playing with these white boys if y'all want to. Y'all keep playing with them if you want to. These motherfuckers actually take this shit seriously. And they actually, you know, from seeing them, they're actually pretty good. Like, again, I'm not saying Logan Paul is going to beat no fucking Floyd Mayweather. But what I'm saying is these... Huh?
It's not going down.
No, not at all. I'm not saying that at all. But what I'm saying is these niggas ain't no slouch game. That's what I'm saying. Like, you're a rapper, bro. You're a rapper, bro. I have not seen you in any fight, any celebrity boxing, street fight, or whatever. This nigga Logan Paul said you're gonna need your entire family.
I was gonna tell you like this.
Yeah.
Too old.
It don't matter, bro. Them white boys sharp, bro.
I'm just saying, once you hit your 40s, shit don't move the same way no more.
Oh no. But them white boys sharp. That's another thing. The white boys know.
Floyd might be too old at this point.
I don't know about. I think he'd be all right.
That speed starts slowing down, man.
No, you're right. But I just think about defensively.
But that speed slows down.
Yeah, it definitely slows down. But defensively, Floyd is probably the best defensive fighter we ever seen.
It happened to Sugar Ray. It happened.
Yeah, okay, but Floyd.
Just telling you the speed. I mean, you got, like I keep saying, they half your age, bro. They're half your age. So then you think you know what I'm saying? You're moving fast. They're like wow. I'm like, cuz that shit ain't happening. Like,
I'm just gonna say this motherfucker Jake and Logan, they got so I don't know where the fuck they get this power from. They got a lot of power in their punches, bro. Them motherfuckers hit hard as shit. So it's just like, you know, man, they got a lot of like if you watch all their fights, bro, and then when they be knocking these niggas out, bro, it's like I don't know what they father used to. I think they father used to motherfucking Joe Jackson or something. I don't know what the fuck.
well,
But them motherfuckers hit hard as shit, bro. And I just be seeing that shit and like, yeah, game, man, stop. Like, quit while you're ahead, bro. Quit while you're here, because I think these niggas will really come to the Staples Center.
I mean, the whole thing is too, man. You know, Game got he's just old at this
Man,
point.
he looking. You think it's a clout call or what?
Yes, of course. He's old. He's not relevant. That's the main part about this. It's
I'd
not
rather him put out a documentary 3 and do
right.
some shit.
There you go. Just put out
He said,
another album because, like, come on, bro, this is not nothing but clout
hey,
chase.
bro, just put out a documentary
This is
3
clout
with some
chase
clout.
101, and I'm just saying, like, come on, bro, really, like, come on, man.
I mean, like I said, I don't know why people think these white boys are some slouches, bro. They're not no slouch, bro. They really can do this shit, bro.
I'll be honest. I mean, at the end of the day, everybody got to see what motherfuckers is at. Like, you know, I can sit here. We can sit all day and talk about how strong, how the man. It don't take but one person to knock one of them niggas out. But I'm just saying, like, at the end of the day, a nigga like Game is not going to do that. You know what I'm saying?
But that's what I'm saying, bro.
Not going to do that now.
Dang, bro. Like I said, we haven't seen him.
Somebody like if we had like a modern day what's my man what was his name, I forget, what was cuz name, I forgot my man, fuck, I can't think of his name, he old as shit now. What was cuz name, man? That fought Roy Jones, he lost the first time. Shit, fuck, what was his name, bro? Fuck, the
When Antonio Tarver, did he lose to Roy?
no, Antonio Tarver, not Roy Jones the fuck out. What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
yeah. I was about to say. I was trying to figure out how many times they fought. Did they fight twice or once?
Once, and he knocked Roy the fuck out. That's why I said everybody is not always about like Jake Paul could be all this and that. Man, he might not have a chin. And that's why I remember Roy Jones. He didn't have a chin. And everybody found out when Antonio.
Yeah. That's why when
I'm talking about what is his motherfucking name, bro?
I'm trying to think who you talking about.
Bald headed. He lost to Roy Jones along in the back when they was amateurs, man. And then he beat Oscar De La Hoya. The fuck is shit? I keep thinking about Tommy Hitman Hearns, but I'm thinking that's old school shit. I'm thinking about what the fuck is his name, man? The executioner. He used to come in that joint with the fucking mask joint on. The fuck was cuz name, man? God damn, I feel so bad. I can't remember his fucking name right now. Shit. He was middleweight. Damn, I can't think of his name. It'll come to me. But I'm just saying, if we was talking about a Winky Wright or a Felix Trinidad, who was another good strong fighter during their time. You know, if we was talking about somebody like that, like I just feel like again, like we're not talking about real live like athletes and shit like that. Like in to some degree, like I said, when I think about like UFC and mixed martial arts, you know what I'm saying? A lot of things can happen in that. And I feel like that's another thing is that when I look at MMA, I look at, like I said, so many opportunities because it's not limited. I mean, like I said, when I used to watch UFC, I used to see motherfuckers do a move where they fucking knee a nigga in the jump up and knee a nigga in the face. It's like, I'm just saying, like, you got to really think about UFC as an extreme form of fighting. So some of that fighting is unorthodox.
Yeah.
And so it's like anything goes. That's what I'm trying to say, as opposed to now we gonna square off hand to hand. And that's why I feel like even with McGregor and Floyd, that's why when they said no kicking and that wild shit, you can see how kind of that shit, you know what I mean? Like it's just, I just feel like again, if you, like I said, if you could knee a nigga in the fucking face, jump him in, knee a nigga in the fucking jaw and knock him the fuck out. You understand what I'm saying? It's not much like that's a kneecap, bro. Like to your chin. I don't think you're gonna be able to do too much. So I think that's another thing, like that it's when people try to put them in the same context, you gotta think like boxing is actually more disciplined. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like mixed martial arts is anything goes. And that's anything goes. So I mean, if I fucking backspin and kick you with the back of my heel and break your nose, that's not really like, for instance, like in boxing, like when you go to the gym, they tell you, all right, you only gonna do, you know, like 75%. You're not supposed to put maybe as much energy in certain punches and shit like that. You learn to use your strength in certain moments and when you're not to, when you need to. The amount of endurance, you understand what I'm saying? Back when them dudes used to be doing 15 rounds, you know what I'm saying? And you had to do 15 motherfucking rounds. Like you have to pace yourself and shit. And so I'm just saying, like that type of shit, if anything goes, I could probably figure out a bunch of different ways to knock your ass out or break your fucking nose or whatever like that. Like, and that's kind of why I stopped watching UFC. At first, I was into it, and then when I would see shit and then like 3 rounds, and a nigga do some wild ass shit, I'd be like, this shit ain't really. It's just some wild shit. It's like wrestling on drugs. Like it's on wrestling on 10x on ecstasy.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying that like a person sit down and square, they probably could beat one of them people just because if you can't do all of that stuff and you don't have as many options, do you really know how to, you understand what I'm saying? Like maneuver, bob and weave and all that good shit and maintain your breathing and all that other shit. It's a little more difficult. You know what I'm saying? But again, I ain't trying to take away nothing from MMA or UFC. I'm just saying like some of the knockouts I see or like submissions and stuff like that. Like I said, if I could throw you in a fucking thingy and all that, like bend your neck behind your foot and all of that. I mean,
that's a little bit more because them niggas be knowing like so much form of martial arts though. They don't know just one form of like, you know, boxing. Like it's a lot of times I remember I was watching this little joint a long time ago that was boxing for like, I'd say like 30 years, and then he fought a mixed martial arts fighter. And, you know, the mixed martial arts started, you know, he said, I'm gonna stop boxing first. And then when I'm lift my feet in there, he didn't know what to do. That nigga was right. like
I'm saying in a competitive nature.
Yeah.
I get it. Everybody would say that and it sounds cute. I'm saying in a competitive nature, I don't think that they are in the same. I think that boxing is up here and MMA is down here. Because like I said, anything goes. If I have less options and it comes down to me thinking and trying to break you down, that's way more tactical. If I could just go on the ring and, like I said, start back spinning, kicking you, kneeing you in your face, that's brawling.
Yeah, but that's real life.
No,
it's no rules in real life.
It's not, but it's not, that's not, see, that's why I said, like, that's why this argument is pretty much like pointless because that's not what the point I'm saying is, that's
no,
why
I know what you're saying. I get
that's why it's no Olympics for MMA and UFC. That's what I'm trying to explain to
you.
you.
But they have karate, bro.
Karate's different. That's
It's
not
the same shit. You can use your hands and feet.
No, it's not. No, it's not. If you know, then you wouldn't say that because what I'm saying is if you watch the Olympics and you watch how they fight. I took my daughter to the dojo. When I watch the people in Taekwondo in the Olympics, it's not the same thing.
Yeah, they go by the like Karate Kid point system.
No. It's the same, similar as boxing, scoring points. That's what I'm saying. It's very tactical.
Yeah, but if you get land a clean punch on that, then
about,
that's a point and that's it. I think you get 3 rounds.
But what I'm saying is that's 2 different things. That's a discipline. There's judges. They're scoring points based on how clean your kick or punch.
Kick it, yeah.
That's not the same thing as brawling. Brawling with 2 people in the cage, and whoever come out, you can break their face, neck, twist their back, all this other wild shit. That's not the same thing. That's not the same. Like that's what I said. UFC was more relative to movies and high action packed. Like in real martial arts, they're not even doing that wild ass shit. Like that's what I said. It's just in 2 different places, bro. Like competitively, I look at those type of things as just like I would look at that like fencing. Fencing is harder than UFC and MMA. Is it not?
Yeah, fencing is definitely a strict strategy. Fencing and
That's why I say I'm not saying that these guys aren't talented in the idea of they train and learn different from martial art. I'm just talking about the sport. That's more of a blood sport, brawl versus like I said, like I was in competitive boxing. Like it's much different when you're boxing.
Yeah, but UFC can be tactical with submissions too. You got to be able to.
But that's still not the same thing. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Man, nah, bro, you gotta come.
You throwing bricks at a wall. I'm just saying to you, are there judges? Do people score points? Most of the time, no. It's literally somebody that gets KO'd or they get put in a submission hole and then the person taps out.
Yeah, you have to go, but a lot of them fights goes into all 3 or all 4 or 5. And you got to pick them points.
Matter. I'm talking about the level of discipline of the sport. It's not the same. It's not tactical.
And I can't agree with you on that one, bro, because it's just like I've seen a lot of tactical fights, a lot of tactical submission to get a guy in a submission hole.
You're talking about the moves. That's what I say. Every time we say you're talking about the moves, I'm talking about the sport. The sport itself is not based off of, you have to use strategy to score. Now, just like I said, in boxing, if you knock somebody out, okay, yeah, they out for 10, but I'm talking about just like when we talk about a Floyd, okay, where if Floyd was to fight a Jake Paul, he's not going to be in there brawling.
No, he's not. Logan, when he fight Logan, he's not going to brawl.
That's the point I'm trying to make. And so I'm just saying, when you're talking about 2 of them fighting each other, yes, if an MMA fighter fights a boxer, yes, because he's going to be kicking and doing all this other shit. That's the argument that everybody's making. That has nothing to do with what I'm talking about. I'm saying that if you look at the discipline of the sport, boxing is a higher level than the discipline of MMA. You can't drop kick somebody in fucking boxing.
Yeah,
it's much harder for you to sit here like this and square up with somebody and have to score points. And by the slight chance, you may knock them out. That's way harder. It's way disciplined. You can't jump up there and kick them.
So let me ask you this. Me personally, what would you rather your child learn? Boxing or MMA?
I would have my child, of course, learn boxing and martial arts. But yeah. I think that a lot of people are caught up in this hype of they can fuck somebody up. I fought somebody who did MMA and I fucked them up. So that's why I don't believe nothing.
Yeah. I mean,
that's why I don't believe nothing you're saying, because like I said, the reason why, like I said, no discipline.
Yeah.
You don't know how to counter. A counter puncher in boxing can beat you because you can do all that kicking and all that shit. As long as I know how to move my body and swivel around and move, I can just sit there and dodge you all day. But that's because that's the discipline of boxing. Brawling. Let me tell you something. One of the main things we learned was dealing with brawlers in the gym I was trained. So that's why I think differently. We were trained to deal with a brawler. When somebody coming in to start acting retarded, you just break their ass down. I make them like a clown. So I'm just telling you, at the end of the day, it's not about how detrimental these people are performing. I'm looking at the sheer idea that even if a martial artist like a nigga like Ip was to get in the ring with one of them niggas in his prime, he would beat him. Would you not agree?
Yeah, I agree.
If Bruce Lee had gotten in the ring with one of these dudes, he would demolish one of them dudes quickly. And I'm gonna tell you why. These niggas knew shit like chi and knowing how to put one power into one punch and sit your ass down. Pressure points.
Points. I was just about to say that. I said them niggas them niggas do pressure points though. Okay. Them niggas like do the whole body. I was watching a documentary.
Hold on. But I'm saying to you that does that not take discipline to attain that type of skill?
Yeah, it definitely does. But we talking about niggas that study the whole body. Like niggas, I don't know if a lot of people know this, but in martial arts, these niggas actually study the whole body, your whole body, and how your body is break down to certain points when you hit them with force, what your body would do. You see what I'm saying? So it's I read a whole book about Bruce Lee and how, he came up with the Kung Fu, but this is a different story. We'll do another podcast because we're going too far. Because I feel like we got other subjects.
We got to get to the other story.
We got to get to the other. I know we're like 40 minutes.
That right there.
Yeah,
that
like
right
40
there.
minutes in, bro.
That right there is enough to really have this conversation.
Yeah, that's enough. Let's get to Lil Reese. You can
do this one.
Oh yeah, man. I don't know if y'all know, man. Lil Reese, man, unfortunately was caught trying to steal somebody's SRT in Chicago. Got, man. We ain't trying to bash Lil Reese or anything like that, but when we talk about saving money, this is what we mean. People don't know that these rappers, I think they're big, but they're getting loans.
Yeah.
So everything that they make that they don't sell, they have to pay back. You see what I'm saying? It's man, we pray for him, man, and we wish him a speedy recovery. He was caught basically trying to steal somebody's SRT. Person seen him and they shot him and his friend. Shot at his friend. Police came, they locked them all up. And this is what we talk about, guys. Like, don't be confused with the idea of this shit. Like the idea of these guys is living better than you. They're not, man. They're struggling just like you, man. And like, you know what I mean? Social media will make you think that. Because if you go to Lil Reese and all them social media, you think they living large and doing all these great things, but these niggas out here stealing SRTs.
I was just trying to read the little junk because I was reading what it was saying.
Yeah,
man. Shit. Like in short, like I said, man, I hate to see guys, younger guys, you know what I mean, doing all this wild shit. So
yeah,
like I said, again, man, you gotta have understanding that. At some point you get to a certain age where this shit ain't really cool no more. Because it really ain't, you know what I mean? It ain't too much success and opportunity out there that you could be getting to. And it just kind of shows that, unfortunately, man, this rap thing ain't really what, it's made up to be. And unfortunately, like I've been trying to tell a lot of people, if you're not a movie star or athlete, you're not rich. Any singers and rappers, you know what I'm saying, are in debt. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, when you get to a point where the advancement you got ain't doing anything no more, and you're not really making no money, you're gonna end up doing wild shit and being just out there. And you know, we see this shit. You know, I'm not saying this shit from no philosophy. We see this shit. We seen it with what happened with Fat Trail. You know, we seen this shit a bunch of times with different artists where the motherfucker be like, "Yo, what the fuck? Like, what's he even doing that?" And you're sitting there wondering why. And like I said, just understand that only movie stars and athletes get straight money when they get a contract. They get paid.
Right.
That's
Mm-hmm.
that's it. When somebody pays Will Smith to be in a movie for $20 million, it's a check.
Tell them.
Not an
Tell
advance.
them.
Not.
Say it again. Say it again. Say it again.
It's a
Say it again so they can.
It's a check. It's not an advance. Advance is a loan.
It's a loan.
Every time you need a project or your album about to come out, I'm giving you money as a company and I'm writing it off.
But tell them when that happens, when that album don't sell, bro.
Well, you know, I mean, to be honestly frank about that whole thing, let's be real. What is really album selling? Because I don't believe the numbers that they come out with this stuff every week, because who downloads any songs or albums anymore? Who buys them?
No, I'm talking about when that joint don't get streamed. Okay, then when that joint don't get streamed, what happens?
I'm just saying, while we on this subject, I'm saying most of this stuff that's coming out, what I'm streaming is pennies. That's no money. And then if you look at the fact that most of these guys, all of them on 360s. So if you was to get just like, so I have my shit, like, let's say if I had a contract with a label where I only got 30% of those pennies. So we're not even gonna talk about that. Streaming is no money. Let's be clear, you can't live off no streaming money. That's why I said when we talking about the word sales, because sales ain't streaming, bro. And this is what people also get in a blurred line. It's two different things. Remember back in the day when you would go buy a CD? That's a sale.
Yeah, but I don't know, man. I'm confused because they just told me that Drake made how many off of streams? The nigga made what? They said like something like 22 to 32 million, some shit like that, off of just streams.
I don't believe that. I don't believe that. And like I said, everything that we hear.
But we like I said, let's not get behind. Like, let's not get behind. Yeah, but we get into it. That's another thing we get into. We do put more research into that.
I'm looking at the fact that, again, if you put some information out there and people are not educated, then they'll just take it. Just like when that whole Kanye thing came out, and then later I did research, Kanye put out what he thought he was worth. Nobody had assessed with his net worth for real. He just said what he thought he was worth. And I said, oh, ain't that a bitch? And everybody, all the people published it. So I'm just saying to you, last time I checked, Drake was only making about 20 million a year because Cash Money only gives him 10% of all the shit he makes. So that don't add up to me, but we'll go there later. I'm just saying to you that sales was sales. And it's this simple. If a stream is a penny and a actual album is $9.99, which one do you think is gonna make more money? The stream or an actual $9.99 unit being sold 1 million times? So I'm just saying to you, we're not in the world anymore where nobody even purchasing CDs or downloading them. They're mainly streaming everything. I don't buy anything from iTunes. I don't buy albums from iTunes. I just go on Spotify and listen to them. Most people stream. So I'm just saying that when you hear sales and shit like that in general, I'm just saying for people to have clarity, think about it. If they're saying such and such is selling so many weeks, how are they selling these many units? If it's majority of people are just streaming, they're not really downloading it, they're not buying it. Nobody is consuming music like that really no more. When the last time you bought an album?
No, you pay a membership.
I know that. I didn't ask you that. I said, when the last time you bought an album?
Oh, fuck. I think the last album I bought was the Eminem show. Like,
Okay.
2012. But I think Mina threw that shit in the trash. I don't remember, man. She actually, matter of fact, she'll be $9.99. No, but like, yeah.
You don't buy a physical CD anymore.
Not no more.
You don't go on iTunes and download the album and pay $9.99 for it. You pay Apple Music $4 every month to play and stream any album you want, correct?
Yeah, you do.
Okay.
No, yeah. I got fucking Spotify. I don't do album music.
But I'm saying you're not buying any of the music.
No, you just streaming.
Okay. So that's what I said. I'm just.
But like, we need to look up. We'll do another joint like that because they said that, like I said, we're gonna look it up.
I mean, you can look it up if you want. I don't believe it. I don't believe it, and that's just me. Like, I don't believe that because I understand that, like I said, contractually on paper, Cash Money is making $200 million a year off Drake. In total from all the revenue. I remember that figure came out about 2 years ago and it got leaked out. I'm just saying, if he's only seeing 10% of all the money he makes, dog, that tell you right there what his breakdowns is. When the money's coming in, Cash Money may have made 20 million off of Drake and stream. See what I'm saying? Like, here we go again. You know what I'm saying? Cash Money, Birdman probably made that money. They're seeing $2 million off that. I'm just keeping it real with you. Who gets the check first? Birdman or Drake?
Yeah.
I'm just asking you, who owns his masters? Birdman.
Birdman got all that shit. You see what he had to do? You see what Wayne had to do?
I'm just saying. I don't know. Go ahead. I'm just going off what I do know. And when like I said, through all of his catalog, because I think his latest project he did, so I don't know. I don't remember if they say it was, I think it says his latest thing was released through like only OVO Sound. But I'm just looking now, I'm talking about all of the early shit up till now was Cash Money. All of that whole catalog is worth a certain amount of money. That dollar value is Cash Money's dollar value. So the media can go rephrase it. Oh, Drake did that. But I'm just saying, let's go back it up. Birdman, because remember, Birdman broke the record for streams in history. Like he has, 500 billion streams?
Around that, yeah.
That's all of those artists. Nicki, Drake, Wayne, all of them motherfuckers. The old he re-released all the old Cash Money stuff. Those checks are going to him first, my man. No hate, no shade. I'm just keeping it real. I don't believe everything that these people publicize. I know numbers and shit can be manipulated. I know they post numbers to pump people up. But I a lot of times I don't believe it because I'll be sitting there going, wait a minute, what's the breakdown on that?
I said we gonna have to do research on that shit.
I ain't look. You can do all the research you want, my man.
Let's get to this Lucci.
I don't even want to do the rappers no more because it's always something bad.
And he said, "Cause it's always
something bad." Like I'm be honest, like
we just did 2 rappers hit catching 2 L's, but we gotta do.
YFN Lucci. I'm not a fan of the music, but I'm definitely a fan of the movement. What the fuck he's doing, man? He's fucking up.
Man, I look at it as one of those things where you just like, damn, man, this nigga wild as shit,
I mean, I just think that at this point, you're just throwing your life away, man. And it's funny because I forgot who said it. I think it was Fat Joe. No, it was Mano. He said, we supposed to be rapping to get out of this shit. You know what I mean? And I think that was interesting because Shout out to Mano. He said, you know, that was the whole point of doing this rap shit was to get out of this shit.
Right. Right.
How niggas getting involved in the shit. So I don't know, you know what I mean? I hope bro sees the light of day at some point.
Right.
And yeah, man.
I mean, I just like I said, man, the whole point, you know, you got people, you know what I mean, to do this shit for you. Like you shouldn't even be touching guns. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You shouldn't even be touching the gun. Like you the money maker. You know what I mean? Like think about it. Remember when X was going off and X wanted to do shit, and the Rough Riders was like, man, you know, label, like owner of the label, he was like, man, nah, nigga, you the money maker, nigga. You can't do shit. Like
Yeah.
we got niggas for that shit. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. Niggas, I think niggas just be trying to like basically prove a point nowadays and just can't stay in the shadows and shit and just be the, you know what I mean, the money maker. Everybody want to do something. Me personally, like, you know what I mean? Like, I gotta be the money maker. I gotta be the money maker. You know, that's what it is. But I'm not gonna risk my career and my money and my taking care of my family and my daughters and all this other shit for just one little situation. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, you know what I mean? That's like, you know what I mean? It just was done for my man, and I feel bad for him because unfortunately I know he in his head thinking like, damn, why the fuck you do that shit? Like I could have made somebody else do that shit. You see what I mean? I could have paid X, Y, Z, whatever you was feeling. But like, you know what I mean? Like, you know, that's what I'm saying. Like for niggas, but you know, niggas for some reason still like they got something to prove. Cuz they had nothing to prove, bro. You proved it by making these millions. You proved it by taking care of your family. You proved it by buying these houses. You know what I mean?
Bullshit.
You proved it. What you got to prove? Nigga, you back where you started from. Actually, even worse where you started from. Nigga, you about to do a bid, bro.
Man, it's just wasted. Like,
You just wasted it. Like I said, bro, I just hope you saved enough money to take care of your family for a minute, bro. That's the only thing I hope, bro. And you know what I mean? Like I said, man, and for you other niggas that's decided thinking to come out the same way as Wyatt, you know what I mean? Like, don't do that shit, bro. Like, y'all, you got too much to lose.
yeah,
Why lose your life when you up here trying to build a brand? You know what I mean? You trying to build something more important, man. Like you gonna risk all that for one dumbass nigga, man? Fuck that shit, bruh. You wanna know how? I be telling niggas. I told my little brother this shit. I said, you wanna know how to really upset a nigga? Let a nigga see you thrive. Niggas hate that shit, bro. That's the worst thing you can ever do to a nigga. Let a nigga see you thrive. Let a nigga see you doing all these good things in the right way. They gonna hate like a motherfucker, bro. That's a way to upset them. I'm telling you, bro. Yeah. Let a nigga see you thrive.
The other thing is, honestly, like that just goes to show you don't got probably no good men around him who would, you know, be in his ear like, bro, come on, bro, you gonna jeopardize this shit. And that's when you know you got good men around you gonna really say, like, bro, you know what I'm saying? That's like you some of the Rough Riders and X. That you don't have no good men around, bro. That would have
ain't no good men, bro.
To say, bro, think about what you talking about, nigga. Think about what you talking about, bro. And then think about everything we involved in. You don't want this to open up no whole Pandora's box, which it did.
Yep.
Come on, man. Dude, stay in the booth. Take that shit out of the booth. Let us handle all of that. That way your name put up in this shit. And that's what helps me with that. Is like, come on, bro.
Right, bro. And
men around you to tell you that shit.
Right. Like, right, man. You the solid. Like, you supposed to be holding it down.
You feeding all these niggas. And now one of them can say, hey, bro, Look, man, smoke this pack and chill out, bro. We gonna smoke you up today. Relax, man. Don't even sweat that shit, bro. Fuck that nigga. We not about to let you fuck your life up, bro. You gonna fuck it up for us too.
Yeah, what? What?
Yeah.
What? Exactly, bro.
With 101.
What? What? I was listening to one of Lil C's interviews when he's talking about Big and the things that Big wanted to do to certain people. And Lil C's was like, nigga, what? Like, you know what I mean? Nigga, what? You gonna do what? Nigga, no, the fuck you not.
Right.
And like you shout out to Lil C's, bro. Like,
Nah, we
you know
can't.
what I mean?
Oh, we can't. That's a little snitch. We can't do that.
I'm not. Shit. Never mind. I forgot about that. I just remember. But I'm just going off that interview he said.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, the I forgot about that other shit.
Yeah, yeah, I had to get you reminded right quick.
Yeah.
Shout out to Kim, nigga. Shout out to Kim, man. Shout out to Kim.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, bro, like, you know what I mean? Like, you niggas ain't really solid with you if they willing to risk. You know what I mean? For you to risk their lifestyle or his lifestyle, and him taking care of his family and doing the things that, you know what I mean, YN was doing, bro. He seemed like a solid guy. I ain't gonna hold you. He seemed very solid. Yeah. You know what I mean? So, like, you know what I mean? But yeah, man, for you little niggas out here, that's in a good spot. You might not be a millionaire, this, that, and the third, but you might got a good job. You might got a good, you know what I mean, things going for yourself. You might got a family. You might got all this other shit. Don't risk your shit for these niggas, bro.
Yeah.
Don't do it, bro. Like, you know what I mean? You got shit that you got going on for yourself. Why? Fuck that, bro.
Yeah, but again,
I'm trying to tell you, the best way to make a nigga, like, you know what I mean, man, you just keep doing what you're doing. Just don't even pay that nigga no mind, bro. Yeah. That's all you gotta do. Just keep bossing up, bro.
You can't no yes men around you. That's not.
Yep. Let's get to the next one.
So you gotta have people around you that's honest with you, man. Shit.
Oh fuck. There you go.
Damn, what the fuck is this joint doing, bro?
That joint don't even want us to talk about it. That's what it is.
Yeah, I'm gonna just keep it right here. All right.
Yeah, just keep it right here. They don't even want to talk about it. Go ahead.
Keep glistening.
You gonna take it?
Yeah, man. You know, basically the hood been asking this question for a minute. So
yeah.
I ain't gotta say much. I ain't gotta say much. I really don't gotta say shit. This is a hood conspiracy, politic topic, hood conspiracy, everything you want to label it, man. Like, we've been saying this. I don't think it's new to us, but we're gonna just say it this way because this is our headline. HIV/AIDS vaccine. Why don't we have a one after 37 years when we have several for COVID-19 in a few months? Bam. You know what I mean? I gotta say, yeah, man. Like,
yeah,
the hood.
I gotta say, yeah, too, bro. Like, yeah, I gotta say, definitely.
Fuck it, for that matter, every other vaccine that been coming out the last 5 years for bird flu and SARS, all that shit. They came out like 6 different vaccines in the last few years. Remember the H1N1?
Yeah, the H1N1. Yeah, that shit. There's been a lot of shit, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Like, this shit been popping. They've been popping vax for like the last 5 years, something like that.
Yeah, I mean, vax has just been like coming out of nowhere, and then it's just like, damn. Have y'all even researched this shit? Like, you know what I mean? Have y'all did more research on this shit? But I think this shit is already out. Why the fuck? I think the reason why a lot of people still living because that shit, you gotta have money to have this shit, honestly.
I mean, shit. All I can say is, them niggas making money off them pills, man, the medication. So they gonna
why not stretch the disease out? Nah, we gonna stretch this fuck out, man. Nah, man, you can't get here.
And I mean, I know you, and no offense to disrespect nobody or nothing like that, but I know you've seen like the male, pill drinks and shit commercials. I be seeing them drinks all the time with like the advertising with like You know what I mean? So it's become like a whole lifestyle thing. Yeah, like pop a pill,
Thank
you can still do your thing. So they ain't trying to cure that shit.
Nah, because they making a lot of money off of it.
Gangs of money off of that shit.
It's just, and then if they do cure it, think about this. They'll probably try to force the government to pay for people to get vaccinated from AIDS and HIV, and that's the last thing they want. Them companies want them to do.
Well, shit, like I said, man, so many
The
people.
last thing them companies want them to do is pay for that shit. You telling me you gonna give them free cures?
Man.
Think about it. It's the last thing they're gonna want them to do.
Well, like I said,
If I can go to Kaiser and just get a shot, I don't got AIDS no more.
right.
Man, you know how mad them companies would be?
Yeah, you ain't got to pop a pill no more prescription.
You know how mad them companies would be, bro? You know what I mean?
It will put them out of business.
It will put them out of business, bro.
To put them out of business, and that's not. See, the difference is like,
yeah,
I realize is like because COVID was such a detrimental panic thing that, you know what I mean, it obviously did come out faster because it was so much of a life-threatening war or or whatever, right? But AIDS is a much slower process.
Yeah, back in the 80s and early 90s, yeah, it was a slow process to get. But the thing is, we're now in 2021. I have not, back in the day, you hear people dying from AIDS, bro, back in the day, but I have not heard about nobody dying from AIDS in a long time.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying that.
Like, yeah, or HIV, like, cause I remember in the, growing up, I used to hear it all the time. Like, how he or she died? Oh, she died from AIDS. She died from AIDS. You know what I mean?
Obviously, at that time, you know what I mean, they weren't medicating. You know what I'm saying? It was new. That's what I said. Like, obviously, people would be dying a lot rapidly if it wasn't for the medication. But I'm saying that at the end of the day, like when you look at the disease process, it don't happen as fast. There's stages to it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's why, like, even with Eazy-E, that's why they always say, bro, had to be like injected with some like super AIDS because it happened too fast. If I'm mistaken, it's like a 4 to 6 month process when you actually got full blown AIDS. Because always remember, HIV and AIDS are two different things. HIV you can live with for the rest of your life.
AIDS you die.
AIDS you can die. So it's like, again, we talk about a certain, it's a time period to it. So I'm just saying, like, with COVID, obviously, like I said, I'm only going from what the media has said, was so rapidly more detrimental, it's killing so many people so fast. So the vaccine needed to come out, more an immediate process. But I'm just saying, somebody was smart enough to figure out, all right, how can we stretch that 6 month process out to a full lifespan where a person can keep carrying the disease and just use the medication to prevent them from fully like dying. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But all in all, I mean, we already know, like,
right.
Like you said, selling the vaccine is not the idea to them. Those are pills. They don't, they flipping pills. They don't want to hear nothing about no shot. You know what I mean? So, I mean, shit, the vaccine business and the pharmaceutical business, they may be aligned with each other, but they two different hustles. You know what I'm saying? When, when Pfizer and all them and Bill Gates and them come out with a vaccine, they get a big check up front. It's a big deal. Bill Gates and them put up that bread, they get a big kickback. But man, these flipping pills, you see they've been doing it for 37 years. They getting all packs. They hustling, they get on packs. You know what I mean? Every month you get your pills. Them joints, they getting all packs. They're not thinking about the long term. They're gonna ride this out. Man.
Yeah, and that's what they're gonna do, man. They're gonna do all them things, man. And yeah, man. Like I said, like my grandmother would tell me, she said, man, it gotta be a kid to that shit. I was like, why? She was like, Because I know people ain't in dialed that shit. They got that shit. And I'm like, yeah. I mean, I said, grandma, it's the pills. You know, I mean, them pills keep them alive. But like we said, like, you think if it's to give these niggas a shot to get rid of this shit, and niggas is gonna stop paying for these pills, you got them fucked up. You think if they had COVID pills, you think they'd be like, would you think? You think, like, come on, bro. Can you imagine COVID pills?
Say right now. That's what I'm saying.
That's the reason why.
You know how much more
I'm
money
gonna tell you
that
one
is?
thing. I'm gonna tell, like I told about. I told Wanda that. I said, "Mom, if they had COVID pills, wouldn't be no COVID vaccines.
You know,
no such thing.
Again,
it would be no such thing.
Vaccine one time did 37 years of pills. You're damn right. If they had COVID pills, they would have did the pills. If COVID came off some like light shit and it wasn't wiping all these people, they would have made pills, nigga. There wasn't no state of emergency type shit. It would have been pills.
Straight pills.
COVID pills, it would have kept you alive. Bro, the fuck?
Pill day.
Come on, man.
They've been taking the pills like it's Skittles.
It's just like a motherfucker is selling wholesale and a nigga selling chips and pieces.
Yeah, man, like, I don't know, bro. That's all I'm gonna say about that, man. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, man. You know, I'm high as a motherfucker.
Yeah, man. I'm try like fried too. You know, you smoke, I'm drinking.
Yeah, as we always do.
Yeah, as we always do. But at least we even the balance out for the fans. You know what I mean? At least we even it out. Like, yeah, man. Everybody don't smoke and everybody don't drink, but we do both. That's what I said. Like, so man, it's all good, man. Like, where we at, man? We gotta wrap this up tonight. I know we've been out here bad. We gotta get back to that MMA shit. We gotta get back to that streaming shit. So, well, man, this is gonna be great. Y'all know me and bro gonna debate that shit out, man. We gonna go Stephen A. and Max Kevin like it's first. Yeah, we gonna debate like shit. But this is what it's for, man. You know, we try to like, deliver y'all good time. We're not gonna always agree on shit.
We're gonna post a poll. I'm gonna post a poll on Instagram, and I'm gonna put did somebody think that like a nigga like George St. Pierre in his prime could have beat Bruce Lee in his prime, and we'll see what the people think.
Nah, they not nobody. No, bro, you talking about martial arts? That's a different thing.
I don't give a fuck.
That's a whole different thing. I'm agreeing with you on a. If you're talking boxing, that's different. But martial arts, I agree with you on.
Nah.
Nigga, I'm not gonna beef with no guy. You got me fucked up. You think I'm going against some Bruce Lee, IP man, all them other. I'm never gonna go against
it, man.
But you think you tripping if I'm going against them? But I'm talking about like boxing, fighting them fighting MMA fighters. I have not seen a boxer fight an MMA fighter in their own element. That's what I'm saying.
Hold on, real quick. Yes, my child.
Oh man. Shout out to baby girl.
Hey, that's nice, honey.
We fathers first. Remember that. Fathers first.
What you say? Call me back, honey. You're signal bad. Daddy gonna call you back.
Okay.
I'm gonna call. Okay.
Fathers first, everybody, man. Remember to put your kids first. Whatever the fuck you do, put your kids first. My man stopped the whole.
I'm gonna call you right back. Okay.
Dang, man, for his daughter. Yeah. Put your kids first, man. That's all that more important because they remember shit like this. And I know y'all seen my little badass daughter run around this motherfucker too in some of the cases.
Yeah.
So like, So like, yeah, like I said, man, we fathers, man, as men, we gonna end this off tonight, man. It's saying put your kids first, man, and do what you gotta do, man, and also protect yourself at all times, of course.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, man, bro, you got anything to say?
Man, protect yourself at all times, man, and just stay cool, stay out of the way, man. I ain't got nothing else to say.
Yeah, I don't got nothing else to say too, man. We again, the support's been real, man. Please share. And, again, man, if y'all want to be on this shit, man, because like now is the time for y'all to get on, man. Now's the time.
Hey, you know what I mean?
Let us know what's up, man. Y'all don't be bullshitting. Yeah. You know what I mean? Don't be scared. Females, y'all more than welcome because we gonna do some big.
Yeah, we
gonna do some
big. We have a bash off. We
gonna have a match off. You want to bring your little girlfriends over
bash off.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They want to bring their little girlfriends over one night, and they want to listen to Damaged Goods, and they want to call up there. It's like 16 of them. Yeah, what's up, niggas? We ready for y'all. We ready. We are ready, man, bro. Ready. We gonna be like this. What's up?
Yeah,
we got it, man. We gonna end going out in a Kevin Samuels on y'all.
Yeah, that's cool. I fuck with that.
That's cool, man. Like, yeah, that'll be cool, man. Look, I like that. What we gonna start doing, man? If y'all having a girls' night out, wine party at the house, call Damaged Goods.
Yeah, we'll let you in the room.
Yeah, y'all. That's how we're gonna do that. Let us in the room. You know, we let y'all in. You know. You know what I mean? And y'all gotta say what y'all want to say, and right. Y'all need to stop doing it. We're gonna say what we gotta say, man. That is perfect. I like that. That's cool, bro. We like that. But then again, man, shit, we've been out here for like an hour. I know, like 20, 30 minutes. We're gonna end it, man. And that's all we gotta do, man.
Well, y'all know what it is. Till next time.
Good night.